Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to week 3 of Red Bull Homeground. The New Zealand VALORANT qualifier has been well underway. We are, of course, a few weeks in now. Very, very exciting to see how the next couple of weeks are going to go. Of course, week 3 is this week. It's the penultimate week. Last week will be the final. We will decide who the top 4 are that move on to the actual final bracket, where the top 4 will play double elimination to see who the champ is going to be. But of course, we're going to get through this week first to see who the kind of definitive top teams are going to be. I'm, of course, Arashi. Not too much of a Valorant player myself, but I am doing my very best to bring you the hype. And I will be joined by my friend Diggsy K very soon, but in just a moment, because I need to shut my door. Bear with me. Alrighty, we're back in business. But yeah, so first off, we are locked in to see 2 matches. By the way, we're on a 180-second delay here. We messed up the last couple of times. We didn't know we had to set it to 180 seconds, but we're on that now. So if I'm not kind of responding when you type something in the chat, that's because I probably didn't see it, or you're going to see things a lot later than I'm going to see it. But nonetheless, please do come along for the ride with us and have a good time. We have 2 great matches for people to see. We don't know who our second team are going to be playing. Of course, the format of this event does mean that we don't actually get to see which teams face off in the second round of each night, but we do get to see who the teams are in the first round. Of course, we're going to be watching the team What's Wong, who have been absolutely killing it so far. Basically, let us go and see right now who What's Wong are going to be facing. I am checking that as we speak, so that we can get down to business. And hopefully we'll be able to see it, because right now I still can't see anything. It's all good though, it happens. Okay, never mind. We still can't see it, people. That's all good. That's all good. We'll find out who's going to be playing who very soon. But we are going to be watching Team What's Wong in the first round. When we get to round 2, we are going to be watching Team University of Waikato Valorante. We're going to be seeing how their match goes. But to give you a little bit of a rundown before I am joined by Diggsy K, to look at the standings. Currently, Team What's Wong, #1 in the league. So we are definitely going to be in for a good match. They are literally undefeated. Yeah, they have not lost to anybody. The only team, actually, that has not lost to anybody. So, pretty exciting. I'm keen to see how this all goes down. Yeah. Very soon, we will get this underway. But, right now, I think it's a good time to go and jump in with Diggsy K. But yeah, so, very soon we'll be underway, people, but get hype, get yourself a can of Red Bull, perhaps, a beverage, perhaps a bagel, bit of a reference there for anybody who knows what I'm talking about, which was probably not going to be too many people, but nonetheless, it's going to be a good time, okay? Let's get hype. Still a little bit of admin stuff that we've got to do on our side before we actually get the match underway. Just a sec. I know right now I can only see we've got 1 viewer. That's fine. Hopefully more people will start tuning in as the night goes on. But, of course, the first match is going to be incredible. We have the completely undefeated Team What's Wong, who are going to try and defend their undefeated position. That's going to be a good time. But yeah, right now, you're just looking at me, okay? You're just looking at me. And I do notice there is one small thing that I have to change. It is not week 2. It is now week 3. Okay, people. First stage of this event is only 4 weeks long. Top 4 teams after that set of 8 matches, 4 weeks. It's 2 matches a night.
Arashi.
Yo, how's it going, Diggsy
Alright,
K?
Arashi, what's good, what's good, what's good?
What's good, man? What's good? I've literally just come back from town. I'm hyped to get into a bit of Valorant action, but how about yourself? How's your day been going?
I am currently not hearing you at the moment.
Can't hear me at the moment. Okay. Interesting. You should be able to hear me. I hope everyone can hear me.
Uh-oh. Just one sec.
Technical difficulties, people. It happens sometimes.
Let me check my voice and video. Make sure it's an up the device. Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Alrighty, there we go. There we go.
There we go. All right, sweet. How's it going, man?
Doing well, doing well. How about yourself? How about yourself?
Nah, doing well, thank you. I've just come back from checking out a new movie called Long Legs, which was very, very interesting. So, yeah, I'm back home now, ready to crack into a bit of Valorant action with you, and I'm very excited to be doing that. But,
Yes,
hey, you know about this first team, What's Wong, completely undefeated right now.
Yep, we are definitely blessed to actually get them to be part of the stream, be part of good old Red Bull history of the 3rd week. We'll get to see if they keep this winning streak going, or will they be getting their first loss? It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be
Of course, for their sake, we're hoping that the winning streak continues. But they are the only undefeated team in the league right now. Actually, when we go and look at the standings, so pretty much, well, we can't lock anybody in just yet, but it will be a bit of a shoo-in when it comes to who will make it to that top 4 spot. If you're going through the first 2 weeks 4-0, basically just got to do that again this week, and they'll pretty much be guaranteed to make it through to the finals.
It's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be spicy this time, but not as interesting as our second game that's coming up. I believe we are getting back the boys together,
Yes,
and we can
are.
actually have a good look at our fellow Waikato people at University of Waikato Valorante.
I wonder why they went with Valorante as the name. Like, I wonder if there's something behind that. They just kind of wanted to sound prestigious, like, you know, or if there was, you know, some sort of inside reference that we just don't quite get. But yes, University of Waikato Valorante will be the second team that we check out. We still don't actually know yet who these teams are facing. Like, if you go and look at the Faceit website, I don't think the matches are up, right?
I don't think the matches are up and official just yet. I'm gonna check out the upcoming. Nothing around the upcoming side.
Yeah, I'm just refreshing the page. It's not changing.
Well, oh good.
That makes it even more exciting. We don't know who we're going to get, people. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Interesting.
You never know what you're going to get.
You know what you're gonna get.
But you do know,
Definitely,
when you're checking out these streams, that you are going to be getting a bit of action from the New Zealand Esports Hyperfiber League. So big shout out, of course, to New Zealand Esports for helping to put this together. Red Bull, of course. I've got a whole bunch of cans of Red Bull out in the kitchen at the moment, but at the moment I'm kind of feeling like maybe I've got too much energy at the moment, so I'm gonna hold that back for a little bit. But I'm not holding back on our other sponsor, Aegon by AOC. Aegon, those monitors. I checked those monitors out. I was seeing something like they got a less than 1 millisecond response time. Is that true? That's going to be pretty amazing if so. But Aegon by AOC, definitely check out those monitors. You'll have a good time.
for the sake of our players, I do hope they are using those monitors indeed. Every second counts, and when it comes to these rounds, every pixel counts. So, shout out to Aegon.
Absolutely. Make sure your problems are going to be gone. Get Aegon. I think another one of our sponsors, we don't see them on the screen right now, but Logitech, also part of this event. So big shout out to Logitech. Using a Logitech mouse right now. It's wireless. You can't go wrong with wireless. I think, you know, I can control my computer without even having to deal with cable management problems and that sort of thing. Fantastic stuff. We love it.
We love it indeed. And we're currently just waiting in the lobby at the moment for our first game.
Because yeah, we're still not seeing those matches. I don't know if there is something we are not quite getting here, or if there's just a little bit of delay on the website. But if you are tuning in, obviously, thank you for supporting, and we will be,
Yes, sir.
ready to roll soon, people.
Indeed,
How are you feeling about tonight,
indeed.
anyway? How are you feeling?
For currently,
Yeah.
I am a bit. Well, just to reiterate, I'm currently just like hearing double voices at the moment, mainly
Oh.
because,
Oh. Okay.
yeah. So I'm currently just like fixing that at the moment, and while hopefully I can get to sort it like while the stream goes, so I'm not hearing like double voices, but we carry on. I'm still like playing with my settings a bit. There were some like streams that says like, oh, you have sound, now you don't have sound, now you
Oh no.
or something like that, but we'll figure it out on my
Yeah,
end.
it's
It's not a problem, but
one of those teething issues when it comes to streaming. It happens sometimes. Normally, people are in your chat; they're pretty good at helping out. I know I've had that happen to me many times before, so it is all good. We will get there, and then the stream will be amazing if it's not already.
hopefully. Well, it's sorry. It's currently pretty much on a 160-second delay. Hopefully,
Yours is
it'll
160 or
help
180?
put mine on like one. Oh wait, probably like 180 actually. Ever
180.
since
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they, yeah.
Still a long time, but yes, we
It
did find out, people, if you're going to be streaming this event, you got to have a 180-second delay. We do apologise, of course, we didn't know that at first. We've got that down, though, this time. So, of course, you won't be having
Alrighty.
any issues whatsoever with people watching people's screens. That ain't going to be happening over on these streams, that's for sure. Bear with me a moment, I'm just off to shut my door again. My dogs keep coming in here. They want to get in on the Valorant action, but at the moment, my door needs to be closed, so just give me a moment.
No problem. Massive shout out to everyone in the Flightless Esports stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream as well.
Absolutely, and big shout out to the people over at Digsy K's channel. If you don't know about Digsy K, make sure you're chucking him a follow. Very honoured to be streaming
Yes, sir.
with this man. He is a absolute legend when it comes to Valorant. Make sure you show him some love. So I'm just going to type his name in the chat. Of course, we're on a delay, so I want to say this. My message is probably going to come up way before I actually, people hear me say this. But anyway, Digsy K is in the chat. Chuck him a follow, people.
Yes, sir. Ooh,
Still not getting these matches.
just it's gonna be tricky, but we're gonna be able to put it all off. Just one sec. Am I? Ooh, they can hear me, and then like it's gone again. I have no clue what I change. I'm trying to change again. We'll try to have a look at this one. Microphone Yeti. We'll test that out.
Oh,
Hopefully.
they're fixing the website at the moment. Apparently, there is a bit of a technical issue that is preventing these matches from coming up. Not to worry, people. These games will be coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm just reading around the chat right now. Are we casting the Wong team? We are indeed casting the Wong team, and it will be the first game that we're going to be casting today.
It will indeed. They are, of course, completely undefeated team right now. So we're very lucky, first of all, to be able to stream a match like that, because you know it's going to be good. If this team has beaten everybody they've come across so far, they got to be pretty good. My dogs really just want to be in here. They are going ham. They keep smashing my door open.
They are loving the vibe.
There's my wife in the background. Bye.
Well, we're gonna get. Well, while we're waiting anyway, we might as well get into a deep insight on what the What's Wong team has gotten for us so far. We're starting off with the man who is the team who's the team named after. Let's start off with What's Wong. He's currently at the rating of Ascendant 2. He's peak is currently at Radiant, and by the looks of things, just by the judging of his agent pool, he looks like he's going to be the team's initiator, and on towards the next player in the form of Trident Dasani. Currently at Radiant, but peak rating is currently at Radiant as well.
Ooh.
820 RR, definitely the highest rated in the team currently. But by the looks of things, he has spent a whole lot of time. The duelists in this game, top 3 in particular, would be Neon, Jet, and ISO. Definitely gonna predict him as one of the duelists for this team. On towards our next player for Watts Wong and the rest of the team. This will be Kadiri. Currently at Radiant 699 RR, but at the peak is Radiant 803 RR. Definitely upper echelon of the OCE Radiant squad for Team Watts Wong here. Top agents showing currently as Jet, Reina, and Raze. So definitely Arashi looks like we're going to be seeing a double duelist comp here. Possibly. On towards our next player for Team Watts Wong, I believe that will be JV, currently Ascended 3. Peak is currently at Radiant. By the looks of things, he's had a few run-ins with Jet, but I'm gonna make a bold prediction here, and it looks like the JV will probably be Team Watts Wong's Smokes player, which probably leaves Dutty Boy. I am currently gonna predict that he will be their Sentinels player here. Unfortunately, his profile is not really public on the databases at the moment.
He's hiding.
But
he's hiding his
process
skill.
of elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hyperbolic chamber stuff.
Makes sense. I mean, hey, if you're a strong player, you got a couple of tactics you don't want other people to know about. You know, maybe it can be to your benefit to just go under the radar for a little while. But I've got up on my screen right now just to have something for people to look at relevant to this team. Last week, Watts Wong took out Team Vissla 13-1. So that would have been a bit of a banger matchup there. But yeah, Watts Wong, as we've said before, have not lost to anybody so far, and they're hoping to keep that up tonight. As you're saying, you've got a bunch of people at the Radiant level on this team as well, which is this is definitely going to make things tough for the opponents. But hey, this is Red Bull Homeground. We're all about finding the best Valorant team out there in Aotearoa right now to be able to send somebody over to Tokyo and represent our country. Well, we're not going to be sending just someone. It's going to be 5 people at least. So that's going to be very, very exciting. But of course, we're going to get through week 3 now, where we will have matches for you to see very soon.
Shout out to Professor Lou and DJ Clarky helping out on my stream today. We are operating on a massive delay. I believe this the delay is currently 180 seconds.
It is.
Just to keep competitive integrity safe for these players as well. Yeah, a lot of like delay currently going on at the moment, but let's just check one more time.
It says matches should be up in the next 5 minutes. Wanda said that 1 minute ago, so we should be seeing something very soon.
Very soon. That would be lovely, lovely, lovely. So based on the 2 weeks that you've watched these teams play so far, what are the things that excited you or excited us pretty much? Anything in particular that caught your eye in the past few weeks of watching the game of Valorant?
I mean, so far, like, from what I have seen, the way that these teams have been able to adapt and like, you know, use different agents depending on like who they're going up against and what map they're playing on, that sort of thing. It's been really, really impressive to see. Of course, like my background is we play fighting games. Normally you're picking one character, you're sticking with them most of the way through. These guys are kind of mastering multiple different characters as they go, and able to use them like all at a really high level, which is super cool to see. I like to see the different ways that the teams kind of work with each other when it comes to like maximizing the usage of their particular skill sets. And we've seen some amazing teams come through and play as well. Like, you know, we've had some teams that have struggled a little bit here, getting a little bit more of that competitive exposure, which is awesome to see. But we've also had some absolutely dominant teams come through and kill it. Of course, we missed out on a couple of matches, both in week 1 and 2, but this time we should have a full house, which is great to see. How about yourself, Diggsy K? I know that you kind of have a little bit more of an insight into the way this game works. I think there might be a couple of things you're seeing that would completely be like out of my depth.
Um, a lot of the things that I saw in the team so far, a lot of very aggressive plays. If they do start to play slow, they like go for like one pick or two and then just like charge a site straight away. The very good teams do have a good grasp on like when to rotate quickly. We have yet to see though a very let's just say like tactical way of like rotates so far. A lot of I'm keen to see how these teams will utilize the gimmicks perfectly. Hopefully, they can be able to capitalize on that on pretty much any map that they're currently working off of. And yeah, so that's just pretty much it. Along towards like my end, I am so far happy with what I've been seeing in terms of every like play so far. A lot of like gunfights. We love those. It's very pleasing. Um, and yeah, I'm very excited for these couple games that we've seen so far. Yeah. Of course, Waikato boy represent. So we're definitely rooting for some good rounds for our boys, our University of Waikato VALORANT.
Oh,
But
absolutely, absolutely. But hey, guess what? You refresh that page. We got some matches coming up now. First match of the night is going to be
alrighty.
Team Watts Wong versus Team Cheyenne.
Ooh, what a round. Of course, if you guys remember from last stream, Team Cheyenne was one of the teams that we ended up watching, and they put a very stellar performance against the team that they beat last week. And now that they're going to be up against their greatest challenge so far, the 4-0 undefeated Team Watts Wong. It's going to be spicy, spicy this matchup.
I am very, very excited to see this. Of course, we did get the opportunity to look at Team Cheyenne back in week 1, and they did a really, really good job back then. But to take on the titans of the league right now, they may have their work cut out for them. But this is going to be a good one. I just need to sort out now how we're going to get into a lobby with these players, and then we will be on the way through.
I believe I can sort that for you. I'll go pop in a request to join real quick from Cheyenne and his team himself. There we go. Popping in and grabbing that. Copy in the observer spot for you. And I'll drag you in here with me to invite.
Fantastic. Okay, let's get this going, people.
Gotcha. As we see the lobby starting to take shape, we see the 4 members of Team Cheyenne, Sakura Cheyenne, and on Tokyo Q. And we're currently waiting for Atlas. That's him, I believe. Of course, you remember from last game, Sakura, Atlas, performing, them two in particular, performing stellarly well for the match that they had last week. They put up like a stellar performance, all double-digit numbers on kills, definitely carrying for the teams. Particularly one of them playing just a smokes, I believe.
Was that
I
when they were playing
believe
Viper? I remember.
yeah, Sakura, I believe, was on Viper and Atlas was on Raze. Um, like two of them in one side is already like trying
Yeah.
to like beat an army. If there is something that people would like to watch and like to review on how to basically, scope out Team Cheyenne, this will probably be the matchup that you would want to watch out for, because Team What's Wong um definitely looking to keep that number one spot, going for that 5-0 as well. Team Cheyenne
But just
have
imagine
a
that,
lot of like measure that hands.
yeah. I mean, to be on a team that has made it through the first 2 weeks of a incredibly competitive event, mind you, without dropping a game, and then if they can do that again tonight, like, I think every player on that team, well, every player in this event should be proud of themselves, but I think if What's One can do it again tonight, they have got to be absolutely stoked with themselves, because hey, we don't have too much longer left. We got this week, and then we got next week, and we'll have our top 4 fully decided. So, cannot wait to get into this.
By the looks of things, I think week 3 is we only have 4 weeks of Swiss, and then it'll be playoffs.
It
I
will
believe,
be
or is it just like
indeed. Yep.
finals?
No, that's correct.
It will
Yeah.
be
So
playoffs.
it's I mean, it's a top 4 double elimination sort of thing. So I guess we don't have full context on exactly how that double elimination bracket is going to look, but the top 4 will go through to that in weeks 5 and 6 of the league. And I think that's it. Like, you get to week 6, you got the last 2 teams playing off, and then it's GG. I think. I may be wrong, but anyway, the event is 6 weeks long, and of course, after week 4, which is next week, we are going to have our top 4 teams decided. And of course, Team What's Wong looking like favourites right now, having not lost to anybody. Team Cheyenne have lost 1 match so far, so they're obviously going to be hoping to get a couple more dubs tonight. Let's see how we go.
Definitely wishing them well. Currently, just by the looks of things of what you've done so far, who do you think you got your money on in regards to this particular matchup?
I mean, hey, we have seen Team Cheyenne come through and absolutely kill it on stream, but the way that, What's Wong is looking, just from looking at those standings, seeing 4 and 0, you got to think What's Wong are going to be the team to be watching in this event. But of course, we love an underdog story. We loved the underdog story last time. We're still going to love the underdog story today. So if Team Cheyenne can do it here, it's going to be absolutely sick. And of course, like, we've got some of those star players that we've seen a few times before. Atlas, everybody was loving Atlas the last time we've been watching. Sakura was doing a really good job last time as well. I think, to give love to all the players, I think Q also looking really, really good. And on Tokyo, also killing it out there. And Cheyenne, as the team captain, leading their team to such strong results. We've got to show them some love as well. And sorry for people watching my stream, there's some like beeping noises coming up. I'm getting messages on Facebook, so I apologize for that. But maybe you can cover how these bans are going, because it looks like we are into this.
I believe Team What's Wong started banning Abyss. Again, the latest map in the map pool getting banned straight away. And Team Cheyenne going ahead and banning Sunset, leaving us with Haven, Bind, Ascent, Icebox, and Lotus. We're going to have a look on how the maps are going to decide at least of Team What's Wong. By the looks of things, Ascent Icebox could be an option for this team in particular. Trident Dasani looking like he has a 70% win rate on Icebox himself. So that will probably be one of the comfort ones.
But you do say that, not to cut you off, but it looks like Trident Dasani is not going to be playing in this game. There's been a substitution. Looks like we're going to get Stream instead.
Oh, Shame. That is actually a very interesting one. But all good. Then we'll have to like go on with Kadiri, who is actually a 76.7 win rate on the map Ascent, and good old JV having 100% win rates on Icebox, Sunset, and Haven.
100% win
As
rates?
yeah,
Damn.
definitely 2-0. 2-0 currently on Haven and a 1-0 on Icebox.
Oh, wow.
Sunset is
Okay.
currently banned. Sunset is currently banned, but it's currently a 3-0. If Sunset was not banned that round, it would have been a good one for JV in terms of experience in regards to that map. We'll
Okay,
check
we
out.
love to see it. Something's happening
We'll
on this
check out.
Face It page, though. I think we got to refresh again. The map choices have gone away. We're just going to wait a little bit longer, and we will get this all sorted out for you. But, yeah, as we said before, it looks like Trident Dasani is not playing for this game at least. We have been swapping him out with Stream. And,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yep. So Strain is officially, by the looks of things, by the top agents that they currently have on this player. 59 matches on Cypher, 23 on Killjoy. Yep. If there's a Sentinels player that you're currently looking at, it will probably be Strain. In terms of the map pool so far, 11 wins, 8 losses on Icebox, Ascent 9 and 8, and Lotus 47.4 win rate over there. If there's a much more comfier map that Stream would be looking forward to, it will definitely be Icebox.
Okay, alrighty. Well, Icebox has just been banned, unfortunately. Oof.
Sorry, Stream.
Yeah. By his team
No
with that
Icebox
too.
for you. Well,
Yeah.
it looks like he's gonna be. It's no problem at all. Ascent is still on the map pool.
Lotus is
Ooh.
gone. We're down to Haven, Bind, and
Lotus,
Ascent.
Haven, Bind, and Ascent. If I am gonna go a bold prediction here, Bind and Ascent is just remaining. That will just leave Ascent. Most likely, I have a feeling that it'll be Ascent. Like I said, it's
Were
the
you
one of
gonna
the
say
earlier
Haven?
maps that are
Were
already
you
there.
gonna say Haven?
I was gonna say, yeah, like
Okay.
probably like
Alright.
Ascent, most likely. I almost slipped there, but just as they banned Haven, I was like, all right. But yeah, I'll probably have a prediction. I'll probably just say maybe Ascent here if they're gonna pick that one. At least, but it's currently Team Cheyenne banning some maps. They did have a stellar performance back at Bind. So if I was them, it will probably be a most likely an Ascent ban, since that they've already been so familiar with the biomat from like the past 2 weeks. So why not run it back on the third week? But then again, you also have that comfortability in Ascent. Whichever they decide to like ban here, I think they will probably be able to find their comfort zones either way. For the sake of Team Watswong, if I was Team Cheyenne, yep, definitely, most likely will be banning to going for that Ascent ban.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Hold on though. Hold on though. It looks like Ascent is the
oh,
map we're gonna be playing on.
well, it's gonna be juicy this one. I am so excited. Ascent is finally locked in. We've seen this map, I believe, around week 1. We've been jumping around from Ascent and Bind, and it's good to see Ascent one more time for the week 3 of the Red Bull home ground in association with Hyper Private League and New Zealand Esports. Shout out to them.
Let's go, let's go. Big shout out to New Zealand Esports for helping to bring this event to life. Also, of course, Red Bull, it's in the name. Big shout outs to Red Bull for allowing this opportunity for the shining stars of New Zealand Valorant to have their opportunity to extend their talents to the world. It would be
Yes, sir.
obviously a fantastic opportunity, no matter which team manages to get there in the end. 21 teams have entered, only one will be able to get that spot. But hopefully they're playing on those Aegon monitors. Aegon by AOC, part of the sponsor team here. Incredible monitors from what I've been able to see. Make sure you check yourself on one of those if you want to be a top gamer. And also Logitech, part of the sponsor team. They've got some pretty good peripherals as well. So I think if you're looking for a new gaming setup, follow the example of the Red Bull Homeground. Get yourself some of those Aegon monitors, Logitech peripherals, and most of all, get yourself a can of Red Bull. Scull that back. Tune in to this next set of matches. First match of the night, What's Wong 4-0 versus Team Cheyenne, currently 3-1.
Team Siam currently set up for being the attackers of this game, and Team What's Wong definitely on the defender's side. Strain looking like he's going to be in his comfort zone here if he's going to be starting on the defender's side. Yeah, I've yet to see his plays and setups as a sentinel. Currently just waiting for the side of Team Cheyenne to pop off.
Oh, PC crashed. Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Give it a
one more
moment.
time.
Give it a moment.
Rip Peruni. Spirit Bomb. Put all that energy into that one person's PC.
It got too crazy over there. Just a little too crazy. But hey, nonetheless, people, this match will be underway very soon. Of course, you know, I cannot call this one. I definitely can't call it. We're looking at the Ascent map here, which should be a real good time. But What's Wong has some incredibly strong players, and they are currently undefeated here in this league. So that's going to be my choice to say who's going to take it out. But Cheyenne, we've been able to see them, you know, we've been able to see them bring the heat, and they have definitely been bringing it. So hopefully they'll be able to do that again tonight.
Well, it doesn't. Well, for whoever wins anyway, I'm pretty sure they're going to be putting up a good fight. I'm expecting this game to be one of the bangers that we're going to be seeing this week, by the least of one of the games. It's not easy to be 4-0, going for a 5-0, and at the same time, it's not really easy to be just as calculated as Team Cheyenne was for the past few weeks. Is going to be a nail biter. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I can't wait to get it started. It looks like both attackers and defenders have their players on their particular slots. MEC Studi looking to coach Team What's Wong over here. This is one thing that teams can actually get an edge on. Definitely, if you have that coach on that side, once timeouts are called, you definitely need a sixth voice helping you out over there. Shout out to MEC Studi for helping the team of What's Wong there. Definitely an advantage that a lot of teams need to take advantage of, especially on a game. On a tournament like this.
Have the opportunity, why not use it, right? Like, I guess you do have that issue where there can be too many cooks in the kitchen, but a coach obviously can come through and be that sort of voice of guidance that can be needed when maybe things are getting a little bit too scrappy when it comes to the gameplay. And a coach can be there to say, hey, I'm not playing right now, but I can tell you what I think needs to be changed. And, well, guess what? We're getting into it. Here we go. Ascent.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Live scene popping up, and we are ready for ya. Team What's Wong officially locking in that Omen for the defender's side over there. Team Cheyenne starting to looking at KJ, Sova, Omen, Jet, and Breach. Definitely a good switch up, and it's that official, that is locked in. Team What's Wong definitely taking their time here for the agent select stream, locking in that Cypher, expected that. JV locking in that Sova. I'll definitely have a lot of experience in that one, just waiting for Dutty Boy and Kadiri looking somewhere for most likely a Clove Hover. That would be interesting to see.
Oh, Okay.
Ooh, but locking in that Phoenix instead.
Let's
Your
go.
boy Phoenix is in the game.
Yes!
Just
We
wanna
love
protect you,
Phoenix!
boy. We love the Phoenix indeed. We call him the good old fireman of Valorant over there. Also, locking in that Wind Lady Dutty Boy for Jet. And it's official. We have Strain on Cypher, What's Wong on on Omen Kadiri on Phoenix, JV locking in that Sova Dutty Boy on Jet. On the other side, Team Cheyenne has Killjoy and on Tokyo on Sova, Q having that Omen Atlas on that Jet and Sakura for that breach. And we are now officially in game for week 3 of game 1 of the Red Bull home ground. It's time to begin.
Okay,
Who
let's go,
is
let's go.
gonna take it? One team will either get their first loss or go for a 5-0. Will that be Team Cheyenne playing spoiler for
Here.
the bragging rights of Team What's Wong? We are currently looking at Anon Tokyo here, currently spotted on towards A site. 3, I believe, are stacking on towards A site, but even though bombs posted on B site here, definitely going to be tricky. And on Tokyo starting to get info towards mid. Scans nothing so far.
Trying to figure out where the action is going to begin here. It looks like the teams are kind of a little bit scattered at the moment. A little bit more of
Dutty Boy
that central position.
getting that good spacing, getting that good vision towards mid there.
Nicely done by Dutty Boy.
But and on Tokyo getting some shock darts out of there.
Okay.
Ooh, Dutty Boy getting in there towards the mid side. Mid is already taken on
That's
here.
Wong. He knows somebody's
this
coming to
side.
the A side.
Kadiri might have the jump here, but Anon
Hold
Tokyo
on.
gets a jump.
And
As
Tokyo takes
well.
out Kadiri.
Dutty Boy getting some shots.
JV
Taken.
catches him. He's down. Oh, no way.
Last player standing.
Dutty Boy is blind. And now we have Strain.
One enemy.
No way. Oh, can he do it?
Gets
Oh,
one, gets
my.
2. Oh! Atlas getting away there with the slither of health. Stream getting 2 kills, but not enough to get that Atlas.
The clutch factor
Ooh.
coming through from Team Cheyenne being able to get the first round here in this map. Of course, the undefeated team showing signs that they can bleed indeed, but that was actually incredibly close. Stream almost had that.
It was so clutch right there. Just 1 bullet away to taking out Atlas, but it wasn't enough. A lot of fight happening towards that mid side there.
Revealing area.
Big focus on
Will
the
it
B
be
side right
the
now.
same here?
Okay.
Towards there.
Some smoke on the side of
It's gonna
Q.
be tricky on this one for now. Kadiri and Dutty Boy getting vision of that mid side. They know that they're not currently there at the moment, but they're currently rotating towards the A side. Ooh, it's gonna be tricky here. And on Tokyo, Sakura and Cheyenne currently posted towards B side here. Stream getting
See,
to
Anon
lock in that
Tokyo's up to
position.
something. Trying to find somebody with the fireball. But it looks like Strain maybe in a scary spot.
Atlas going in towards, leading the charge towards the mid side. They are definitely going towards
going in.
attacking the B side here.
Location's been revealed.
Takes out the camera.
Strain in a scary spot, but the team are coming for him. JV and Jet.
They know
Oh.
that he's on Boathouse. They take him out. It's now a 4v5. Team What's Wong's already rotating
Atlas!
towards that side. Dutty Boy gets Atlas.
Aim down the sights, he got taken out for it. Unlucky.
Let's see. Q already in sight here. 3 of them are already posted up Boathouse. Q gonna be the sacrificial lamb here with 15 health, but still trying to get some shots in before he dies. We'll see. Spike has already been
Do it.
planted.
Dutty Boy getting another
Q is
kill.
already blind here. JV gets a kill on Q. Now it's the Boathouse battle here. Sakura gets 2.
Last player
And will he
standing.
get the
player
last
standing.
one?
It's a 1v1. He
What's Wong
gets
in
it.
there. And on Tokyo closing it out for Team Cheyenne. Team
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne looking powerful here.
Done it
2-0
again.
up against Teams What's Wong. Good execution there by Team Cheyenne over there. Getting them to wait, like starting to like making Team What's Wong panic a bit and starting to stack up A. And once they figured it out, they just straight up attack B towards that mid side. Will it be the same? Looks like there's 3 stacking up on towards A side and 2, but Bomb still posted up at B side here.
Both rounds have gone
Starting
down
off
to a
with Anon.
1v1 situation so far, but let's see how this one goes. Dutty Boy leading the
Boy,
charge.
Dutty Boy definitely aware that there are people towards that A side over there. Little did he know the Bomb
Okay.
still posted up at B side here.
Atlas is going
And
to go
on
for
Tokyo,
it. Tries it out.
Dutty Boy going in. Atlas gets tagged.
Well
They
played by
now
Dutty
have
Boy.
4 people posted on towards that A side mid. We're gonna have to turn on everything here. Cool. Now we have sounds
Oh, nice.
towards that way. Atlas
A big
still
push.
going for that smoke spam here. 47 seconds here. They're gonna be slowly running out of time here.
Stream takes out Cheyenne, trying to go
Meanwhile-
to B side by themselves.
Lock in sight.
Cheyenne currently just like dying there towards that A side. Atlas going down.
He's
Dutty
been on
Boy,
the
good
Red Bulls,
smoke
heads
spray.
the reactions, but
One
Dutty Boy
enemy
is
remaining.
down. Okay, whoa! Big plays
What's
by
Wong?
What's Wong.
What's Wong getting 2 there, closing it off by Kadiri. That's how you defend a site, boys. And
That's how
now,
you do it.
What's Wong getting their first round of the game. Score 2-1 in favor of Team Cheyenne over there. A good switch from Team Cheyenne. They're starting to opt in for a good A-side plant here. Now looks like they're starting to going ham here. We'll see if that'll be the case. 5 of them are stacked up at A.
Oh wait, it looks like, yeah, the whole
Right here.
side of Cheyenne wanting to push on A. Something's going to happen here.
Reach,
Atlas
going for
going in.
that ult.
Gotta be real careful. I see Kadiri and JV making their way towards the A side.
Phoenix with that molly. One more time, JV looking to go for info here.
Going on the aggro,
Towards
spikes
the
being
backside,
planted.
Kadiri is blinded. Sakura doing the Lord's work here. Team Cheyenne
Atlas
posted
is
at
down.
the backside.
One enemy remaining.
Gets Dutty Boy.
It's all up to Sakura, he couldn't do it. There goes the bomb. JV with the defuse.
Good defend here by Team What's Wong. Team What's Wong starting to get their stride here, now tying it up 2-2.
Very well played indeed. We got a real match going on here. First 2 rounds going, well, right down to the wire, but Cheyenne getting the edge there. However, Team What's Wong showing you why they're undefeated, bringing it back in a big way. Those rounds looked a lot more comfortable.
Since JV, Stream, and Dutty Boy already have access to their ultimates here, we'll see if they're gonna be having a good use for them in this upcoming round for round 5. JV starting to post up here with a shock dart, having a good sense that they
Oh
might be
no! Oh,
attacking.
we got a fight. Kadiri is down. Oh my goodness, Dutty Boy taking some shots.
Here.
It's going absolutely ham
And
into B
Tokyo taking
main.
it out. Dutty Boy takes Anon. Good trade there. Ooh,
Get out of my
so
way.
close.
Gun here.
But not a wall bangable site. We got What's Wong going in. He knows that
somebody's
Q
there.
is already heading towards B side. It's gonna be a B side commit here.
Sakura takes him out. Good stuff from Sakura. 2v2.
Sakura gets 1.
They found my pick.
Kill going for that plant. Sakura
Last
might be
player
able to get
standing.
1. Gets 1.
One
Oh, What's
Wait,
Wong?
oh my
Stream
goodness.
goes for that trade. Stream going for that clutch. Ooh.
Big strain.
What a way to
currently
defend indeed.
6 and 2
3-2.
here in this map.
Stream popping off alongside JV as well. What a way to defend. They managed to get down on side with the proper rotates. Sova doing the god's work of just defending that side. Good game sense in there as well. Trying to like wall bang Atlas as they were getting the ultimate. Will it be the same for this one?
Looks like JV kind of started
Cheyenne.
with the same strategy pretty often of firing off that bolt. Maybe you can tell me a little
JM
more about that.
posted up here at A. We'll see if Atlas gets a good sight. JV tags Atlas. They now know that there is presence at main. Here at B side, smokes coming out. A little bit here, bit of a stalemate here. There, it's going to be a battle for space here. In terms of battles for space, Dotty Boy getting a good space here at mid. If they manage to get out of main, Dotty Boy will get a catch
Scoping
on them.
catches
They know!
and on Tokyo.
Lock in sight.
Starting the
Dotty Boy.
firefight big time.
Just
Oh
going
my
on 1 health,
goodness.
on 1 bullet there. Going for that reload. Atlas
Atlas is ready. He's lining up the
Still.
sides.
still going up for that main here. We're already in the 30-second mark. It's gonna be too late if they don't commit here.
30
Team
seconds
Cheyenne,
left.
what are they gonna do? 30 seconds left. They know market is occupied at the moment. Bit wary of Boathouse. They're gonna have to clear that one. But it's a 5v4.
Spike
There
planted.
goes the plant though. Hold
What's
on.
Wong having a man advantage here. But they have sight here. It will be a nail batter. This one they're gonna have to start committing if they want to get that hands on that particular spike. It's gonna happen soon.
big is
Sooner
happening
rather
now.
than later. Shots are getting fired. Kadiri with that shot. And the flash
One enemy
takes down
remaining.
Sakura.
Got the high
What's
ground. It's
wrong?
all up to Cheyenne. Could not
Oh.
do it. The bomb. Can they get there in time? Looking for it. Here comes the defuse from Stream. I believe that is over. There we go.
Spike
Yes,
defused.
close. 4 seconds remaining on that. Spike before detonating. Ooh,
Try something.
4-2. Now in favor of Team What's Wrong. Good rotates over there. Sova
goes
still
here.
holding on
Yes.
to that ultimate. Dati Boy has his ultimate back. What's Wrong has his ultimate as well. The same as Kadiri. Meanwhile, on Team Cheyenne, we have Anon Tokyo.
Cheyenne. They got
Cheyenne
those. They got
and
those little
Kill.
weapons right now. They're not working with too much firepower. It doesn't look like. Oof.
Oh, it's gonna be tricky.
Standing ahead.
Of course, all
Dirty
going down in
boy.
that round. They're going to lose a bit of their equipment there. Makes it a little bit tough.
No charges left.
They are down 4
They're
rounds
definitely
as well.
gonna. They're definitely looking for that choke point site, especially with an eco round like this. Atlas rocking at. Oh, but goes down to Dutty Boy with an off.
Spotted. Kadiri taken
that
out
one.
too.
On A.
Spike down at A. Kajiri.
There's Dutty
taking
Boy.
possession of
Oh,
sites
too
again.
slow. Doesn't get the reaction. Dutty Boy knows he's there. Okay.
Sakura. It's gonna be a chef versus off. Who gets one? Dutty Boy gets
remaining.
tagged.
Whoa, quick
Dutty Boy
scopes.
finds the mark. We're
Let's
leaving.
go.
Leaving Cheyenne all alone here towards A side. They know where he is. Here's the
Damn,
gun,
was
but you missed the shot.
that a disrespect thing right there? They chucked the gun down in front of Cheyenne's face just to pick it back up again. Kill him. Flawless victory for What's Wrong. That is a statement if I've seen one.
That's a very expensive flash right there. Just a vandal. Just drop it behind the wall. All for JV to take the finishing blow on Cheyenne. You
That
call it
was
cruel.
wild.
I say it's
That was
IQ.
wild. Yeah. Well played though.
Well-
Well played. I think they're
5-2
definitely
in
going to be
favor
in
of
the
Team
other
What's
team's
Wrong.
head with a play like that, I'd be thinking. But hey, Team What's Wrong, 5-2 right now over Team Cheyenne here in round 8.
They don't know that site is clear. Reach going for that ultimate. Atlas already getting in towards that site. We'll
Strain
see.
backing off.
Tagging
Dutty
it
Boy
towards
is
Q
down.
here. Dutty Boy going down by Q. Oh, Sakura going for that plant. It's now a 4v5 in favor of Cheyenne. Atlas going to
Kadiri
be-
just went for like the 360 no-scope or something. I don't know what he did, but Atlas just took out 2. Just down to Kadiri.
Unknown Tokyo
Oh.
gets it.
Got a little bit
Oh.
too flashy, I think, there. Hey, we
Well,
like to see
he
the
is a
showmanship.
flashy agent.
Yeah. That is definitely true. But hey, there we go. Team Cheyenne getting a point on the board. We're now in round 9, 5 and 3.
What a good way. Kadiri almost getting usage on his ultimate there, but ultimately just came in towards the closing of gaps from Team Cheyenne there.
Yes, this should do.
We'll see if they're going to be doing the
Played.
same.
We're focusing on the B
I
side. this
posted
time,
on
kinda
B.
seems. Yeah.
Recon both destroyed here. Dirty Boy playing in that op again. It looks like it's going to be Stream that's going to be having the first point of contact here. Especially
Watching
with that
that
5
doorway.
stacked. That
Okay.
doorway here. See what they're gonna do. Q looking poised to actually use that blind to begin with. Sakura with that breach. But Dirty Boy gets Atlas!
Damn. Dutty Boy is just going ham right now. He knows some people are
Bro,
in there.
coming
He's about
out,
to
they
fire
know
some
it's
shots.
Stream here.
Oh my goodness. Stream took out 3.
I forgot
Down
about
B.
Stream! It's just that one boy. And on Tokyo going in. Who's gonna take
Whoa!
it?
Edo Tokyo takes out 2! No
Woo!
way! Well played.
Dirty
Okay.
JV just remaining there.
They know he's in there. What's one
They
coming
know
around the
he-
other side though?
Coming in for the pinch. Will it work? JV using the Tron. Oh, what a good sense.
Strike gets
But
him!
that one, and
Oh!
one, was
Was not
Oh,
watching his
what's wrong?
corners.
closes it out for Enon Tokyo. Oh, Enon Tokyo going so clutch there.
What
but
a
ultimately
round.
got pinched by Watts Wong. Oh man. These
That
rounds
was
are
sick.
such nail biters.
Absolutely. Team Cheyenne are absolutely holding their own right now. And Botswang, we've said it before, undefeated right now, but Team Cheyenne are able to give them a run for their money here. Currently 6 and 3, so they are trailing by 3, but certainly possible to bring it back.
Since Team Watts Wong have 4 of their ults ready here, while Team Cheyenne have 2. It'll be tricky, but we'll see if they can make use of this ultimates here. And on Tokyo, getting possession of mid here, droning towards market and see if they'll be able to get someone of a pick here. They know market is clear. Grabbing that spike there.
Spotted. Atlas
But
is down.
Strain gets Atlas.
Well played by Stream. Holding the B side
Ooh.
right now, doing a good job. The Cheyenne
Dirty
team
boy.
on mid.
Still getting possession at mid. And on Tokyo. With the spike, Sakura getting for that lead towards the charge here.
Oh, he's
It
been
might
spotted.
be a good case. But they're
Fight,
all
fight
blinded
going
towards
on.
mid side. They know market. They know it's in market. Kadiri.
He's down.
One
And on Tokyo
enemy
getting out
remaining.
Kadiri. What's Wong?
Spike
Closing
down.
it out.
Kyo can't get him. No. Okay. 7 and 3 right
Strain
now.
finishing it off.
Strain looking like the absolute MVP. 14 and 4 currently.
I guess that's really worth the teammate swap.
Yeah, certainly
Over
is
there.
looking like it. It is working out well. But yeah, kind of seems like some of the stars from the Cheyenne side in previous weeks maybe struggling a little bit here. Kyo currently at the bottom of the board, 2 and 10. They have not managed to crack that 10 kill threshold just yet. Let's see how we go here in round 11.
JV looking like he's gonna have a Odin.
Well, big fight
right
going
in
on
front
here.
of Cheyenne in there.
Dutty boy's out of there. Kadiri takes out Kyo.
Using a Molly right there. First point of contact. What's Wong is gonna have some tricky problems here if he gets pinched with Sakura. And Atlas here decides to back off.
It's backing off. The team are kind of focused on that A side, but haven't been able to really get too much going. Currently, 3v4.
They're looking to poise on attacking A side here. But JV and What's Wong currently posted towards that side. What's Wong currently looking at mid, trying to eliminate some spots that they're going to be left. But now they're attacking.
Something's happening here.
Site's been taken.
Taken out by Cheyenne.
I am getting down to What's Wong.
One enemy remaining.
And Antonio takes down JV. It's a 4v1 in the favor of Stream. You live for these moments, Stream. We'll see what
Oh,
you
he's
got.
over there.
Gets blinded.
He's down. Okay, well
Atlas
played.
taking that final kill on Stream.
Last round before
7-4.
the switch.
It's now last round before the switch. 7-4. What's Wong still on the lead for this one. Stream 14-5 for this one. Not a bad scoreline. And on Tokyo 10-8. And it's on the side of Team Cheyenne. Still going for that proper fight. Like they would, as you would expect from one of the top teams in this bracket in the tournament so far.
Get out
We'll
of
see
my
if
way.
it goes again.
Absolutely. I guess one other thing we've got to keep in mind that yes, Team Motswong are 4-0, but there have only been 4 matches. Cheyenne 3-1 right now, showing you that they do deserve to be up there in the top spots as well, holding their own here against Team Motswong. But hey, here we are, round number.
Oh, Atlas getting Dutty Boy.
Dirty Boy's out.
It looks like they're gonna have some space here. Easy up for them. A site is now clear. Once Wong, even though that he's starting to get in here. Once the smoke goes out, he might be able to see someone. Oh, just the perfect timing.
Something
Just
is going on.
misses.
He's been spotted, I believe. See how we go though.
Oh, Killjoy
Placing swamp grenade.
gets that ult soon.
Bang.
Grenade out. Oh,
Oh, using that using the hunter's mark to
Oh,
get
back
that
it off
Killjoy
there.
ultimate.
Strain though.
Oh, Strain.
They're firing through the smoke. The door has been closed. Okay.
They know where
30
they're coming
seconds
from. Kadiri
Player standing.
gets
Missions
two.
revealed.
Spike down A.
3v1. Gets him in his
See if
dome.
he gets
Nicely done by Kyo. Okay, he's gonna back off a
Kyo.
little bit. Not too much time
I
left.
have no idea where he's gonna be coming from here.
10
Looks like he's
seconds
gonna be
left.
having to save his gun here. And gonna have that time run out. Or not! Will he have time?
Oh, he's too
Oh,
slow.
just
No way.
close.
Oh my
What a good plan there by Q. But last
tried it.
round, ending up at A4 for that switch. Almost got that.
Super, super close. That would have really made that round a lot more hype than it already was. But hey, here we are, round 13. Teams are swapping sides. Let's see how the strategy may change. Perhaps this is what Team Watswong have been waiting for, or perhaps we can see a bit of a comeback coming through from Team Cheyenne. So let's see how we go here in round number 13.
It's gonna be tricky now. Now that Strain is out of the defensive position, will he be able to perform well now that he's on the attacker's side as well?
It already has
Ham
the most
set up.
kills on the board anyway. I think he's about to go ham. That's what I'm thinking. But Kadiri also doing a really good job. Currently 10-8.
careful.
We know that he's an A and B side here. Strain getting a good possession here at mid. It looks like they're poised to go through short here.
It's over there. Dutty Boy taken out by Atlas.
Yo,
One enemy
sight.
remaining.
Oh my god, kill!
Down mid.
Wow.
Flawless.
oh, and Atlas closes it off by getting What's Wong. Woo, what a play there by Q. They
Incredible
noted
stuff
that they're
from
going to
Q.
be attacking towards that door and gets the shot. What a way to get that pistol round. Closing that gap 8-5 by Team What's Wong, still in the lead, but what a play by Q.
This has been very close so far. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
I
Here.
did say it was going to be a nail biter.
Hmm.
Team
You did
Cheyenne rocking some good guns there. We'll
Wow,
see how they're
Dutty
gonna
Boy
be working
going
out.
on the offensive right from the beginning. Take it out. Maybe not the play.
Dutty Boy going down by Atlas.
Ooh,
They are going ham here. Kadiri getting left behind towards A side, probably going to show some presence, while the other two are rotating towards B side. Strain taking the lead. But they know that there's presence at B side now. Camera
Who's gonna
taken
make the
out.
First move.
And on Tokyo. And on Tokyo. And Cheyenne getting a good spot there. Oh, but still gets tagged. They know that smoke spray is so clutch here, Stream. How is it going to work for them? What's wrong? Getting posted by Market. Oh, we're almost at the 30-second mark here. You're gonna have to decide for V5. How are they gonna be
30
attacking
seconds
this
left.
one? They're poised at B side.
Cover
They're
going
gonna be
out.
attacking any minute soon.
What's making the
Recon
play? We're
guard
going
goes
in.
off.
Oh
Spike
no!
Cheyenne
down.
takes JB. Straight.
Spotted looking the wrong way. Kadiri and on Tokyo takes him out.
One enemy remaining.
One enemy remaining. Still
No,
up
Tokyo
Strain. He's
in
dead.
there. What a good way. That's how you defend. Heading back, taking your time. What a good combo there by Cheyenne. And on Tokyo. Really held onto that B side really quick. They had no choice but to commit to B. After that 30-second mark, we're all sacked towards that time towards Market.
I think it all started from that one sort of perhaps overconfident play from Dutty Boy. It sort of all fell apart from there. Forced the team to have to strategize differently to see what they could do, and Cheyenne were ready for him. We're now 8 and 6 here in round 15. This is actually getting like, we could be seeing an upset here, people. However, Atlas versus Kadiri taking some shots. Oh my goodness, Strain takes him out.
Frame taking Outlast.
Cage triggered.
Hold on though.
What's wrong? Getting towards site here. Cheyenne might be able to get this one through. Good positioning. Will he take it? Cheyenne gets the hold of what's wrong. Strain getting in the end. Q. Kadiri has the good way to flank here. Might be getting a sight of Anon Tokyo pretty soon.
He's gonna go for
you
it.
know he's in there.
Bomb's been
He
planted.
knows is in there. Bombs been planted at A site. Kadiri has the jump here.
He turned
He
around.
turns back.
He turned around. Why did you do
Kill
that?
Gets him.
Never.
Kill gets him in the end.
Never ever turn your back on the enemy. Oh my goodness, Kadiri was looking good, but just turning around. It was the same story we saw actually the last round, I think. Looking the wrong way, got taken out. So let's see how we go. That bomb's about to blow. What's gonna happen?
One enemy
Q.
remaining.
Oh, Q just remaining in there.
9
And gets
6.
taken out by JV. Kadiri, he was expecting someone to pop out of A site, but they ended up going around the mid site entrances. Q getting that spot on Kadiri. Flank not even working for Kadiri that time. Good plan.
Unfortunate,
But-
yeah. But hey,
He got
Team
very
still won.
locked in towards that A site.
the team did still win. We're now 9 and 6.
sick. Strain on that 18-8. Inches away from that 20 bomb there, but Atlas and Anon Tokyo looking for that dreams to be shattered for Strain. We'll see if they succeed here. Breach gets that stun out of there. It's gonna be a war zone right here at mid. They're showing presence.
Some good map coverage
Towards
right now.
here,
Kadiri
Gutsy
going to
boy.
join his friend Stream. Let's see if that makes a difference.
JV looking for info there. Dutty boy.
Shadows traveling.
Really way deep into market right now. Looks like he's gonna be looking for some picks in spawn once this smoke runs out. Bit of a smoke spam going on here.
Dutty boy
Tagged.
got tagged. Okay.
What's wrong? Poised here. But Atlas might be able to get the jump here. What's wrong? Figuring out if there's someone
Atlas
here,
takes him.
but Atlas takes him. Kadiri gets tagged.
Nicely
Gets
done by
one.
Atlas.
Dutty
Okay.
boy goes down as well
One
by
enemy
from
remaining.
Cheyenne.
JV's
Last
dead.
player standing.
So what's a Kadiri?
Blinded. Gets one, but not enough. Cheyenne takes it down. 7-9 in favor of Cheyenne. 9-7 here.
Survive them.
What's wrong in the lead still? But Team Cheyenne starting to inch closer and closer. JV +1 indeed. What a hype from my chat here. Shout out to everyone who's
They're
watching
popping off.
so far. Woo!
Yeah, much love to the chat over on Digsy K side of things. I know my chat are very focused right now. Nobody's typing. You're all just watching this match unfold. It is going absolutely bonkers right now. 9 and 7 for these teams.
Oh, what's wrong? Starting to stack. B side here. Looks like it's gonna be a full 5-man squads going around. We'll see if they go through. Alarm bot triggered here toward that side. Dirty Boy taking out Anon Tokyo towards that back
Whoa,
side.
this is wild. Oh no. Okay, what are we doing here?
Stream
Big
getting
fireflies
Cheyenne
coming
in
out.
there.
Sakura takes out Kadiri.
Last player standing.
Woo! What's wrong? Getting that
Standing, there goes the
Sakura.
bomb too. It's all up to Atlas.
Atlas. Gonna get here. They know Recon Bolt is gonna get him in towards the end. They know where he at.
Trying to get
It
off
all
another
comes down
kill.
to this 1v3. Smoke spray for the good luck charm. Will Straym and JV hold this site down.
Tries it.
It's now
Almost
a
tags
close
JV.
plant here.
He's
Looks
gonna
like they're
back
gonna
off now.
have
Says,
to-
nah, have that. It's all good.
You have to save your gun here. Good decision there by Atlas. You get to save as much as you can from this site.
Yeah, smart.
If he's lucky, he might also get the jump on Watsuwong. What a good thrifty round in the favor of Team Watsuwong. 10-7.
Oof. This is a wild, wild match there, but yes, very smart call from Atlas. Didn't want to bite off more than they could chew. Tried to take out another member of Team Watsuwong. Couldn't quite do it, so he's backed off. Said, okay, that's alright. You can have it. We'll see how we go here in round number 18. Of course, Team Watsuwong. 3 rounds from victory right now.
Way more
Here.
close compared to the other matches that we've seen so far in the standings. A lot of 13-1s, but this is
Cover
the
going out.
closest we can get so far. Watsuwong getting in there.
Joke's
Recon
over.
Bolt
You're
getting
dead.
sorted out. Kadiri
Oh,
pops
here
out
we
his
go.
ult.
Very aggressive.
So towards
Oh, he's in
that
there.
one. Will he get
Take it
a
out. Anon
shot?
Tokyo. No, he's not. Anon Tokyo takes him. Okay, well played. Nice, some shots down.
Chance. What a good
JV
use
with a
of
plant,
ult
though.
there for Kadiri. Oh, Anon Tokyo takes down Dirty Boy.
Hold on a moment. Bombs now in play.
Atlas.
Forcing our defenders to go in.
Oh! Kadiri takes out
standing.
Atlas. Now it's just Cheyenne remaining. They're
I
hunting
don't
him
think they're
down.
making it out of this alive. Goes right up to
For the
his
nice
face.
Kill.
Oh no.
Oh my god. You're fighting for your life in the corner, and suddenly you find a jumping phoenix with a wand in his hand, bonking it to the head. 11-7.
it's brutal,
Team
dude. It's brutal.
Watsuwong.
I think Kadiri is definitely a favorite of mine right now, just from seeing the way that they're playing. But man, both of these teams are going absolutely crazy at the moment.
If you're looking for a tutorial on how to play Phoenix, Kadiri definitely utilizing that. What a good way of using of his ult. Find information, get some picks.
Alrighty, Kyo
Kadiri
starting off
going outside again,
with the smoky.
popping
Here
out flash.
we go. Oh, Kadiri
Oh,
fires some
takes
shots at
that-
Kyo. Not gonna happen.
A little bit spot for JV here. Kadiri taking space. Gonna be a war zone here. Q being tagged here. To be able to get the shot. Gets
Boom,
them and on
headshot.
Tokyo in the end. On the right side. Gets Q in the end. Gets that good heal from his molly.
Cheyenne
Will Atlas be
versus
able to-
Strain fires the wrong way. Strain takes him out.
Atlas takes down Kadiri. Woo! Oh, JV getting
bit of
a
a
shot.
firefight
They know
with
where
Atlas.
Atlas is.
Okay,
Dirty Boy
Spike planted.
getting that plant down.
with that
It's
plan.
now post-plant time for the 2 players of Team Cheyenne. Will they be able to succeed against these 4 amazing players? Sakura takes down
Well
Watsuwong.
played by Sakura. Okay, Dirty Boy gonna go in though.
Ooh, Dirty Boy
Yeah.
getting stunned here.
One enemy remaining.
Sunnington City.
Straym gets down Atlas, and Straym takes down Sakura as
Bro,
well.
What?
12-7
Match
for
point.
Team What's Wong, it is match point.
Match point right now, people. Round 20, it's currently 12-7 to the side of What's Wong. Currently undefeated. Could they extend their lead to 5-0 here in this round? We will see what happens. But currently Strain, MVP, 23-9.
Godlike positioning from Strain over there. Good sense. Knows where to get the pinch on where those two players are, particularly with Atlas and Sakura. The dynamic duo of Team Cheyenne buckling to a Sentinel main. Hunter's Mark going down.
Oh my goodness. Going aggro once again.
Team Cheyenne gets one on Dutty Boy. They know they're going to be attacking A site here. A site's already taken out JB.
Here we go. We're in for a big round.
Deploying drone.
On towards that short one. JV gets one. Diri has that spot there. Dropping off flies one by one. Team Cheyenne, 2 versus 3. Who will take it?
Silence.
And Antonio takes the
down.
Diri.
2v2 situation.
Standing ahead.
Last player
Who's gonna
standing.
be here?
Oh, no.
Stream! Godlike flying!
That's it!
And Stream takes Anotokyo
Attackers
down!
Win.
Hold on to
Team What's Wrong?
Can't stop here.
Getting the best of Team Cheyenne. What a game, Arashi. What a game.
What a game indeed. That was absolutely sick. Well played by Team What's Won. Going to take the dub here. They are now 5-0 here in Red Bull home ground. Incredible to see. That is going to, of course, leave the very well played Team Cheyenne now in
Massive
the
shout out
position
to Team Cheyenne there. What a valiant effort towards the undefeated, still undefeated team of Team What's Wrong, now sitting at a good, comfortable 5-0 record. Whew.
Man.
What an ascent map there.
Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I think, yes, that does leave Team Cheyenne in the position of 3-2 on the leaderboard. Still, the possibility of making it into that top 4. It's just going to be slightly harder than it was before this match happened. But yeah, I mean, looking at this leaderboard right now, 13-7, Strain 26-9. Seriously well played by Strain there. They were the substitute, showing us that, hey, they definitely had what it takes to be on this team. Kadiri, though, like I'm saying, man, Kadiri was my favorite out of that team. I can't be biased, but the showmanship from Kadiri was really very fun to watch. Atlas, though, absolutely killing it as always on Team Cheyenne there in the 3rd place position, but 15-15, the neutral KDA this time around. But
We're going to be looking at towards the other matches for now.
Yeah,
Team
absolutely.
Team Snow Blue Chub getting that bye win. Team Nice losing to Team Shangaram via default. Team Boosted losing to Shenanigan Shoot 9-13. Another close game. Team Onob taking down Damon Ones. Team What's Wrong taking down Team Cheyenne. Just the nail-biting game that we just witnessed today. Team Feta 73, 13-2, beating Team Graphical. Team Visla losing to Focus GG 3-13. Team Jacob JG and Team Larryton currently on the way.
That's the only match that hasn't finished right now. Yeah.
Ayachi losing to Hungry Seekers via default. Team Salty losing again via default through Team Cryptos. Team HKCO winning via default to our boys at the University of Waikato, Valorant.
You gotta be kidding me! What happened there? I guess, you know, this situation can happen from time to time, people. But yeah, that does mean that the Valorante boys have taken a DQ loss, unfortunately, this week, which is not the best way to start out in week 3. But I mean, hey, if we go and look at those standings right now, that does mean What's Wrong are now currently 5-0. It hasn't updated on my side just yet. Maybe I'll give my thing a refresh, but bear with me. Yeah, What's Wrong 5-0 right now. Team Onob currently 4-1. Shenanigan Shoot also 4-1, and Focus GG in the 4-1 position as well. Looks like those are the top 4 teams currently. And also looking at the standings, unfortunately, it looks like University of Waikato Valorante have defaulted both of their matches this week, so we might not actually have a match to watch for the next round. We might have to set something else up quickly. But yeah, so that means they have finished both of their matches for this week. They are in the 2-4 position, and I am sorry to say that would mean they will not be able to make it to the top spot. We've already got teams that are at 5-0. That means a team with a 2-4 record probably won't be able to climb back, unfortunately. But hey, give it up for all the teams that have entered this event so far. We are starting to get to that point where teams are going to have to, you know, face the music and perhaps kiss their chances to go to Japan goodbye. But that doesn't mean they can't put on a good show and play some really good games of Valorant over the next, well, hour and then the next week. It's not over yet, people, but What's Wrong are in the top spot.
A lot of fans popping off on my stream in favor of JV. JV, come on JVW, What's Wrong +1, good old 5-0. Everyone's hyped for Team What's Wrong here, as you should. You should be proud of that good old 5-0, possibly cementing your spot already in that top 4 double elimination round for the playoffs. Already, you can already like start cruising a bit for that week 4 game if you are Team What's Wrong, but by the looks of things, they're already probably locked in for top 4 double elimination here. Looking at the standings, Team Onog, Shenanigan Shoot, and Focus GG looking to cement their spot possibly through this next game or possibly through the upcoming games too as well. Team What's Wrong actually has a chance to possibly have a tougher matchup. We'll see if they can still pop off with a good old possible 6-0. That's definitely going to be the case here for Team What's Wrong. Fingers crossed. We might be able to be invited to Team What's Wrong's next game, hopefully.
Hopefully, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, I'm like, hey, you want us to stream you guys again? It is going to be What's Wrong versus Shenanigan Shoot, by the way. So that should be a good one. Also, big thank you to
5-0 versus a 4-1.
Mini Moofy for the follow on my stream. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. And I can confirm, people, we're going to watch What's Wrong again. Let's go. Okay, What's Wrong versus Shenanigan Shoot.
Let's go.
Let's get it going.
Alrighty. I am gonna be requesting and to join your slot over there, Arashi.
Absolutely. Come on through. We've still got a couple of members
Yes, sir.
of What's Wrong here in the lobby, so we might as well just stay here and let's get this going. But Shenanigan Shoot, a team that we have not seen before, but they are currently sitting close to the top of the leaderboard. So let's have a look at how their team is looking.
Gonna be with you in a second here. Just closing up some tabs that are not necessary.
Easy.
Alrighty then.
It's a good time here, people, to make sure you're cracking open those Red Bulls. Big shout out, of course, to Red Bull for the Red Bull Homeground event. It's in the name. So they are one of the key sponsors of this event, but New Zealand esports making the magic happen. We love esports in New Zealand. That's why we got a whole organisation for it. New Zealand esports and the Hyperfiber League helping to make this event what it is today. Also, big shout out to our other key sponsors, Aegon by AOC. Absolutely incredible monitors. What does Aegon stand for? I feel like it has to stand for something, right? I'm going to postulate on what that might mean as I am talking about our other sponsor, Logitech, who help out with some very nice peripherals. If you're looking for an upgrade to your gaming setup, Aegon by AOC and Logitech gonna have your back for sure.
Oh, thank you for those sponsors indeed. This event wouldn't be what it is right now without these good old sponsors having our backs here. Massive shout out to every single one of y'all. Massive shout out as well to every single one of you on stream as well, keeping the chat alive, keeping the hype going for the upcoming game as well. We are now currently in map bans right now.
Bye bye,
I'm
Abyss.
currently... Ooh, Abyss, goodbye again. You are not going to be seeing play in this tournament. By the looks of things, a lot of teams are so unfamiliar with this map. They don't want to see it. They want to get it out of here. As you can see with every single game that we've spectated so far, it's always the first ban.
Would you say that Abyss has been sent into the Abyss, it appears?
Definitely, by the looks of things. Ba-dum.
Yeah. That's
we
a
love that.
Badumtus moment right there. But hey, we're not going to be seeing Ascent this time. That's been banned.
Oh, we are guaranteed a new map for this next game. I am still currently having a look at Team Shenanigan Shoot so far. Gonna be almost there. Just a little bit longer, just a few more profiles to open for the browser here, but it's starting to look like they are still in the high elo rounds, but I see a few players there currently rocking the diamond rank, a bit just 3 ranks below Radiant. But we'll see if this is going to be an underdog situation again for Team Shenanigan Shoot. Just one last player for here. Cool. The first player that I'm going to look at Shenanigan Shoot is Chilla, currently rocking Diamond 3 with an Immortal 3 peak. Having a lot of hours and matches spent on that Jet. Looking like he will be this team's duelist, if I'm not mistaken, by the looks of their agent wins here as well. Up next, I'm going to look at Khan, Immortal 2 at his current ranking, with a peak ranking of Radiant 576 RR. In terms of agents, he's been spending a whole lot of time in that Initiator. We'll probably be looking at a Sova play or a Sky play here. Has some experience with Breach and Gecko as well, with a tinge of Raze and Clove. Up next, we got Dropkicked, rocking the Ascendant 2 rating currently with a peak rating of Immortal 3, 2, 1, and 4 RR. In terms of agents, he has been rocking that Sentinel vibe in the form of Chamber with a tinge of like Reyna and Sova experience in there as well. There might be a chance that Dropkicked will be this team's Sentinel player. Hark, rocking up with an Ascendant 1 current rating with a peak rating of an Immortal 3, 423 RR. In terms of agents, have a lot of experience on Jet, Sova, and a little bit of Clove. This might be, I might be looking at this team's possibly second a duelist. And to wrap it all up, we have Kaylee. We're looking at Kaylee, who has 42 matches with Reyna. Another duelist main here, or possibly gonna be their flex player here. I'm with a peak rating of Diamond 1. So far, it's currently tricky, but this might be this team's controller here, if I am currently getting my predictions right here. But yeah,
Well, Dixie K coming through with the intel, of course. Make sure you jump in that observer position, my friend, because we are almost ready to get into this. It is going to be Icebox that we will see here today, which is going to be... Ooh, you know, we got a whole lot of heat in this tournament, but we're going to take it down to a bit more of a cold environment for this one.
What a way to cool down, and definitely reflecting the current climate that we have today here in New Zealand. If you are not aware, or if you are a viewer from outside of New Zealand, it is cold as balls here. Currently, you are rocking with 2 heaters from front and to back just to get your hands warm here. Hope it's that case for these players too. It's really hard to play with cold hands, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely, it's like the worst, you know, issue that can plague people in esports. I know, you know, if I'm playing like a fighting game, for example, if I got cold hands, I just cannot play. I honestly just can't. But definitely going to be something that would not be ideal for anybody playing a competitive game. And sorry, bear with me, I'm also just typing in the chat. But just a sec. Yeah.
Oh,
Cold hands, we don't like it.
Speaking of player swaps, oh, stream. Looks like he's gonna be taking the bench for now, because Trina Dasani has finally arrived.
Dasani's back,
at the
okay.
lobby. Ladies and gentlemen, MEC Studi really giving these players what they need here in Team What's Wong. Ooh, shenanigan shoot. Will they be able to play a good old game of Valorant to play spoiler for at least Team What's Wong here?
Okay.
Could be tricky. It could be tricky. I am currently reading like my chat right now. I am being asked like, what rank am I? I am sorry and I apologize to say that I am currently rocking the rank of Iron 3, baby. Shout out to my little friends over there.
We love it.
Oh well.
Well,
yeah,
hey, I'm
been
unranked,
watching-
so
Arishi, on the other hand, still rocking that good old level 1 tag. He's here for support, but if you're looking for a streamer out there that is a good old expert in your fighting games, Arashi from Flightless Esports is the guy that you want to see. We are rocking it to our Icebox game today, and we're in for Agent Select.
you know what? When I think
What's
about
wrong?
an icebox, something that I'd like to see in an icebox is a nice, crisp can of Red Bull. So make sure people get those
Yes,
cans
sir.
of Red Bulls out of the icebox right now, scull them back, and let's strap in for this next game of Red Bull Homeground. Here we are. Icebox. Team What's Wong versus Shenanigan Shoot.
Team What's Wong gonna be on that defender site to start off. We've seen them before at the defender site to start off in every game. Of course, we've seen Stream doing well on that side. Will Trident Dasani pop off this time for Team What's Wong over here? Of course, Shenanigan Shoot gonna be flexing their knowledge here on how are they gonna be attacking Icebox here against Team What's Wong. What's Wong currently looking at locking in that Viper. JV back on the Silva. Dutty Boy back on the Jet by the looks of things. Kadiri going from the Phoenix, now going towards the chamber, Trident Dasani locking in that ISO. Khan on the other side of Shenanigan Shoot, locking in ISO. Park on Viper, dropkick going on Silva. Kaylee going on Sage, and Chilla going on that Jet. MSC Studi, the coach for Team What's Wong. Shenanigan Shoot,
Okay.
rocking it solo. As a team, you don't need a coach when you have each other and the power of friendship. Let's see if the power of friendship will go for Team What's Wong here,
Too
or
wholesome.
will it prevail on Shenanigan Shoot?
Well, let's see how we go here, people. Couple of new agents I haven't seen before. Deadlock and ISO. I'm not super familiar with these two,
Over
but
there.
we have
Over there.
pretty standard-looking kind of lineup from both teams.
Trident Dasani playing a somewhat new duelist in the form of ISO. The good old capabilities of ISO is he will take you to I believe like domain expansion as an ultimate. He also has the capability of canceling any damage in the form of his shield that can just be broken in like one shot or any like form of damage per se. Kadiri rocking that deadlock. A good sentinel to start off with, but it's gonna be far different from his Phoenix last game. Already jumping in.
Dutty Boy
Barrier
already taking a little
deployed.
bit of damage there. Hark going into take out Dutty Boy. Get him out of here.
What a fight there. from
Oh, Hark's
JV
down,
getting
though.
it hard.
JV didn't like that. He did not like that at all. My goodness.
What's wrong? Oh, Khan taking out trying to Dasani. I am missing my observer skills here. I don't know where the fight's going. What's wrong? Already knows that Shenanigan Shoot are going to attack here. Coming up towards Nest here. Khan posted up at pipes. We'll see. Ooh, JV getting drop kick. And we'll see if Kadiri gets a good shot here. They know that people are going to be rotating. He had vision of Jet in the mid side.
Oh no. Oh
JV.
no.
30 seconds left.
Time is counting
30
down.
seconds left and gets Kaylee.
Spike down
It
B.
was too
They
fast.
know
I couldn't
Spike
even,
is
I couldn't even
in
swap
there.
to that part of the map. He was down. It's now all up to Chilla.
JV might be able to see here. And gets down Chilla. 4 kills for JV over there. Getting that first round win for
Okay.
Team What's Wrong.
Team What's Wrong still undefeated, people. They won their first match tonight. Looking to get it again here. If they can do that, they are, you know, you can basically lock it in that they're making it through to the top 4, right? Like, it's going to be practically unanimous. However, Shenanigan Shoot are going to try their very best to stop that from happening.
Keep in mind, even though if you lose, a round a deficit can get you past the rankings for the rest of
Very
the
true.
tournament
Very
against
true.
these other teams. Every round matters here. I'm never gonna count Shenanigan Shoot out despite being still 1-0. Could be early in the game. We'll see what they have here. Khan has a good vision on Kadiri here, but takes him down.
Well played.
They now know Dutty Boy
Right here.
positioned well towards mid here. A bit of a gunfight happening there towards
Kicks
What's
dead.
Wong's side. Trident Dasani gets down, drop kicked. Khan. Ooh, Chilla gets down. Trident Dasani here. It is now a 4v3 in favor of Shenanigan Shoot here. They know that A side is clear. It's now a
Spike planted.
post-plant fight
One looking into a
between
very
What's
scary
Wrong
spot.
here.
Gets
Look at
taken
the
out by
left.
Hark. Oh my god.
Woo! What a good shot and good positioning here. Khan might be
One
able to see
enemy
Dutty
remaining.
Oh
Boy.
my god, again. It's all up to JV
It's
right now.
now in the hands of JV.
Long range
JV
firefight.
fans
he
rise
couldn't do
up.
it. Oh, no
Oh,
way.
Khan takes down JV in the end there. 1-1. What a good run by
Damn.
Shenanigan Shoot here on the attacker side.
It's not going to be a perfect game,
Hey.
that's for sure. 1 for 1 right now between both teams. Looking good.
Good positioning there in terms of waiting for the defenders to actually get more confident and pop up. Khan getting those shots in
Over there.
for rocking that 4-1
there.
score line. Looks like they're gonna go for a mid pressure one more time. See if they can run it back here. Utilities
Drop kick is in a really
popping
scary
in
spot right
here,
now. Dutty Boy
but
takes him out.
Dutty Boy gets drop kicked. They now know where they're coming from. It's a 4-4 score line here. They now know that they're pinched towards A side in the hands of Kadiri. Khan getting tried to Dasani here.
Hard scoping from Hark. He's going to do with it. Backs off.
Gets one, gets two.
Oh,
Kadiri.
double kill from Kadiri.
One enemy
Oh
remaining.
my
And
god,
gets three
triple!
from Kadiri.
Swap for
Oh,
triple?
Kadiri.
Grave empty. Tusen tack.
No way. Kadiri once again absolutely
My ult is
popping
not
off.
ready. Their death demands our
The
attention.
awareness of not leaving that site. You hold your ground until they get to you, and you fight for your life. 4-on-1. Kadiri gets that score line of 5-1.
I
And
got
the round.
a whole lot of JV fans in my chat right now.
You
Feels
have to
like
jump
yeah,
into
Over
your
there.
spot too. You're like, JV +1.
JV plus
Bring
4
your
they
JV.
say in my chat right now.
They really want that. They really want that kills. JV looking like a popular guy right now here. Probably the tens of the group, if you know what I mean. For Team Sentinels there. Kadiri going for that rotate.
Stabilizing.
They have a sense that Shenanigan Shoot are gonna be attacking towards this side here.
Spotted. JV tries to take out Khan, doesn't quite get it. Okay.
Towards here, planting towards the side. Kaylee doing her thing. Kadiri already inside here.
Out of here. Double
Take
kill.
one.
Oh, no. Doesn't get it. It's down.
2v2.
2v2 situation.
Try to Dasani. Trying to Dasani
Chilling
and Dutty
drop
Boy.
kicks.
They're gonna have to defend it towards that side here. Drop kick has that.
It's going to happen from Dasani and
They have
Dutty Boy.
info here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
It's
trying to
all up
Dasani, get
drop kick
chillin'.
right now.
Drop kick, that's on you,
He's
buddy.
down.
Ooh. But Dutty Boy, with the help
defuse.
of Trident Dasani, gets drop kicked down from
Like,
taking that spike to explode. 3-1 in favor of What's Wong. Woo!
well played, well played. Okay, so we're looking at a 3-1 position for Team What's Wong versus Team Shenanigan Shoot right now here in round 5. This is the last match of the night for us, people, so strap in. It's only going to go up from here. Big shout out, of course, to New Zealand Esports, Red Bull, Aegon by AOC, and Logitech for helping to bring this to life. But here we go, round 5.
Speaking of something to drink, I might grab something for me to drink as well. Probably a Red Bull.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I know I said earlier, I'm thinking maybe no Red Bull for me tonight. I'm already too hyped, but I'm in the mood now that you mention it. Okay, what are we doing here? Covering the B side right now. Big focus, but Hark is out! Kadiri, well played. The long shot. Okay. We absolutely scrapping it. Big fight going on here.
Enemy remaining.
Oh my god, he gets the snipe and just immediately backs off. Well played by Dutty Boy. It is all up to Kaylee right now in a very dire situation. Vulnerable, slow, they're dead. Trident.
What a way to...
This got easy.
What a way for that round. I kind of missed half of it. Tell me what happened. Give me a good recap.
Oh man, it was absolutely insane. I think, you know, the last kill there we saw from Trident Dasani. I think we saw some long shots coming through from Kadiri. They kind of already scoped out where Team Shenanigan Shoot wanted to be and just capitalized on it. It was a rough one for
Sound
sure.
center up.
But here we are, round 6.
Shenanigan Shoot now poised to be stacking B side here and probably looking for some picks and maybe go for the rotate. But meanwhile, Team What's Wong gonna be looking to poise for the util for the mid site. And now here we are, Warzone gonna be happening on B site.
Okay, big battles, Dutty Boy's out of there. Let's go, Hark. Well played. Oh, Kaylee's in the danger zone right now. What the hell is going on here? Okay, takes out Trident Dasani. No, not gonna happen.
Expansion.
Domain expanded
And
indeed.
that's the end.
That is
Arc
the end.
going in towards that one.
One enemy remaining.
The
Kadiri
accuracy.
wins against Hart. Ooh, Trident Dasani takes down Dropkick 2. Win the round for Team What's Wong. 5-1.
5-1.
Ooh. Team What's
Kadiri.
Wong.
Looking like the star once again. 9-3 currently, but Trident Dasani making their debut here on the stream, and they are absolutely killing it. We got, you know, obviously we subbed them back in, and they are getting the job done for sure. Looks like Khan is
According
the
to plan.
big dog on Shenanigan Shoot side of things. That's the player to watch with the ISO, but here we are in round 7.
Kadiri
Make it
doesn't have to be in a duelist position to actually make plays here. We'll see if he does it again here in this round. Util going back again.
Throwing some shots.
Now they're trying to take the util out of Kadiri here, but Dutty Boy gets
Mark,
one.
he's down. Alright,
Khan.
domain expansion. I'm
It's
looking
versus
at
Khan and
versus
JV.
Khan. Nicely done by
Oh, JV
Khan.
gets taken down. Meanwhile, What's Wong fighting for his life here towards that end. Gets Khan for the triple. Just Kaylee left. She's gonna be
Can't do
pinched
it.
by
Can't
Trident
do it.
Dasani there. Getting pinched there. Tried to Dasani with a good flank.
Okay, this is looking perhaps a little less close compared to the last game that we watched. However, hey, Shenanigans Shoot just trying to figure out how Team What's Wong are approaching this map here on the icebox. But, oof, it has been a little tough to watch when we're looking at players like Trident Dasani absolutely killing it out there.
Adiri always starts off with the util mid, showing their presence that it's usually backed up. They're already like having 3 people in there. Dutty Boy already has that snipe going on to contest that mid side. But now that A is being barraged, Kadiri in this for his life here.
What's happening? Oh my goodness!
Gets one. What an execute here by Team What's Wong. Going
Kadiri
for it.
takes it out, but he's down. Chiller with the 13 HP, can't get it done. 7 and 1 to the side of Team What's Wong.
A lot of things happening in there. But it started off mid, but as soon as they started making noise around A side, it's a full rotate. And with a small map like Icebox, it's a battle waiting to happen. What a good way to defend a site for Team What's Wong here. They really are good at defending sites here in terms of what to do. Very organized team. Probably the perks of having a coach.
Certainly, they're able to kind of get to some of those crucial parts of the map, perhaps with a little more insight compared to the team with no coach. However,
Trident Dasani, they know that he's going to get barraged here. Fuel gets nothing. Ooh, Trident Dasani trying to hold on here. Waiting for the whole team to arrive. Now that they're here, cavalry's arrived. Kadiri gets tagged here towards 95.
Sniper taking
going
him
down
out.
for JV.
Wow.
Down B.
That was like one apiece for each member of Team What's Wong. Here comes Dutty Boy. JV. Well played.
JV players in the chat rise up. Your boy got a triple kill. And an
JV.
8-1 for Team What's Wong.
We back in business. 8 and 1 right now. Incredible stuff from all of these players. Of course, you know, it's a little rough to watch when we do see Team Shenanigans Shoot are down 7 points here in the first half, but anything can happen. It is not over yet, people. Keep on watching. The comeback is imminent.
Kadiri, 10 and 5. Looking like the player to watch here for Team What's Wong.
At least, wow,
Case
the
in
reaction
point.
times! Yep, they own the Red Bulls for sure. Yeah, Kadiri is well prepared. JV also getting a kill there. Looking at
Spike
another
down.
A lot of people
dicey
tagged.
round.
They know where they are.
Chiller. JV gets caught out. Unfortunate.
Know where Spike is.
One enemy
It's gonna be
remaining.
a battle. It's gonna be a battle for Chilla here. Let's see if he makes it out alive here. Spandle in hand.
Can't get the
They
kill.
know he's at mid.
Cannot find
It
the
might be a
positioning that they
swing
need.
or it might be a pinch. Trying to Dasani goes for a peek. Chilla.
Covering both sides. Looking good though.
Standing his
85
ground.
HP. Okay.
50 seconds here. He doesn't have to plant the spike to get a win here.
Wow!
Gets one. Trying to Dasani. Gonna go for it. He knows where he is.
Trying to get
It's a
him to do
peak battle
something.
here. It's the battle
Stop.
of the swings.
Oh,
Who
the
wins?
clutch!
Chilla gets it.
Nicely done by Chiller. Keeping it going. Shenanigans Shoot gets another point on the board. 8 and 2.
It's away with just 5 HP against Trident Dasani there. What a way. What a round. Shenanigans Shoot finally getting their groove on with getting that round. Chilla on 8-8.
That was a pretty sick round. Yeah, respect
That was actually
the
a sick round.
tenacity of Chiller
Keep
to
up.
keep themselves going there.
He might be able to fight some more here with the possession of the operator here. Dutty Boy with the operator as well.
Hard scoping, misses Hark! Okay. We also got the domain expansion. Tried Dasani versus drop kicked. Dasani takes him out.
Well fought.
Theory getting towards that nest side. Nothing on the ult.
You will not kill my allies.
Haley getting back Chilla.
Scoped.
And alive. Hark still goes down. Hark taking down Dutty Boy. Oh, Kaylee going getting Kadiri here.
Kadiri. Okay, JV's
We'll see.
looking like
JV
he's,
looks like he has a shot here.
Does. Hart, gotta be careful.
We'll see.
JV knows he's there.
Kaylee, if you turn around, you'll be able to see.
Wow, okay, hold on.
All right, Hark. We see you. We see you.
Healing.
Getting in there already. 2v3 situation.
Spike planted.
What's Wong coming in for the flank on the top side? We got Trident Dasani.
He is in a scary
Looking
spot
to
right
see.
now.
What's
takes
Wong
out
getting
Kaylee.
one?
Goes for Chilla, doesn't quite get it. 1v2.
Trident Dasani.
Last
Up to you
player
here.
Oh!
He gets Chilla.
Hold on.
We'll see if he gets here. Oh, good reflexes there. It's gonna be Hark versus Trident Dasani. Hark wins.
Here we go. Let's go Hark. Shenanigans shoot, bringing it back. What did I say? Comeback is imminent. They've got
Last
2
round
rounds in a
the
row.
half.
8-3.
Can't take anything with us after
8-3.
this. Go for broke.
What's Wong getting that lead, but still. Shenanigans shoot, getting that good round in them. Starting to get their groove on. 8-3, still in the favor of What's Wong. But Hark, what a stellar performance there.
Very
Getting
much
that
so.
round in for Shenanigans shoot. It's gonna be tricky. Last round and a half here.
Okay.
Looks like they're poised to go back at 2 again. Kadiri might be able to get some shots here. He's going in clean. He gets Kaylee.
Down. Attacker
Kaylee's
spawn.
out.
Removing his own net there.
Get that net away from me.
Trident Dasani gets drop kick.
No.
Chilla gets Kadiri. Dirty boy.
Dirty boy, good reactions.
Going on a 50-50 against Hark here. Hark wins this.
Box and screen down.
It's gonna be up to Chilla and the rest of the crew here. Khan
JV's
gets
out.
JV.
Get out of my
Chilla.
way.
No fuel.
One enemy.
1, 2, 3.
What's wrong?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh!
Oh my god! What's wrong? Nothing wrong with that. That was a clutch
Yeah,
to go for a 9-3.
Big.
I don't think Shenanigans Shoot's got the Aegon monitors right now. There was definitely a problem there when it comes to the reactions. What's Wong? That was like, dude, what, 3 kills in 2 seconds? Doesn't get better than that.
Oh man.
9 and 3.
Just as it was going up against the favor of Shenanigans Shoot that round, What's Wong says, no, you're not gonna have this round. We're gonna go for our curse of the 9-3.
Not today, buddy. We want to
those
get
of-
our 6-0. That's what we want.
Let's fly.
Yeah, they really want to fight this. They really want to represent the APAC region for Japan. Team What's Wong now already on the attack here. Chilla posted up. Tags the ISO.
Right, got a
Gonna
bit
have
more
to
of a
back
movement
away here,
towards
Chilla.
the B side. Kind of maybe walking into a sticky situation.
It's
Go
a stack site here towards B.
Yep, spotted.
It's gonna be a war zone here towards A side. They might want to watch their flank. Let's see if JV gets a hands on Hark. He sees Hark!
He sees Hark. Hark's out.
And they might be getting hard to Kaylee towards there. They're gonna have to go towards A
Revealing
site
area.
here. They still have time to rotate here. Ooh, but it turns out to be a fake. Ooh, Khan going down to JV. JV.
Good call from JV.
Expert lurk for being an initiator here. Bomb has been planted. Chilla
Spotted by Daddy
has
Boy.
the site here. It's him against Dirty Boy for the 50-50. Chilla gets President Dasani. Kaylee gets Kadiri.
Hold on though.
Oh, What's Wong takes down Kaylee here. It's now a
Dropkick walks
3v2.
into the line of sight. Trying to take him out.
Chilla.
2v1 situation.
enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness.
Be it.
There we
Oh,
go.
JV!
Big JV.
3 kills there. JV plus 3, JV plus 1. Let's go.
JV got all the mathematicians in the chat right now. We love to see it. 10 and 3 for Team What's Wong. 3 points away from victory, extending their lead to 6 and 0 here in Red Bull home ground. They just got to do 3 more. However, there is a chance for Shenanigans Shoot. Don't give up on them yet.
Trident Dasani, 13 and 6. JV, chat's favorite, 13-7,
7.
12-6 on What's Wong. Kadiri, 12-9. Rounding off with Dirty Boy, 10-9 here for Team What's Wong. JV opening up with a drone here.
What
getting more
is Kadiri
info.
out? Well played by Khan.
Oh, Kadiri out already.
Yep.
Dutty
Okay.
boy. Getting towards that view. Starting to get the look here. They're looking for picks here in terms of before getting that plant down on site, as they would, but looking like they're gonna have to come forwards mid here. Gonna get
Very
a view on Chilla.
mid-focused, side from Team What's One, trying to take out Chilla there. Dasani gets him.
Woo! Now a 4v4, equal ground here. What's Wong sneakily going towards
Here.
that A side, not making any noise yet. The only noise will be starting to make once the plant bomb goes down. Closest person here will be Hark with that op. Kaylee might be first contact here.
Kaylee, gotta be careful.
No noise yet. There it is. The
Spotted.
smoke going in.
Oh,
JV
no.
got Kaylee. Spike planted now here. Retake on the side of Hark. Going down. Khan gets one.
Last player
Okay,
standing.
this out. Let's go. What's One?
Khan is the
However,
last one here.
he's down.
Gets three. Only
JV.
two left.
Trying Dasani. Oh, can't take out both, buddy. JV takes out Khan. 11 and 3.
Woo! 11 and 3 JV gets that good positioning there just to bait out Khan in
Damn.
there.
Yeah, you don't have eyes in the back of your head. It was unfortunate he kind of had to, you know, choose which battle he wanted to go for. And it was going to be very, very difficult to escape. But that does mean JV, currently top of the leaderboard, 15 and 7. Fan favorite, looking good.
Yeah, taking down someone with a Vandal with just a melee pistol ghost. Pistol, hahaha, lol.
He's so...
Alright, Kadiri opening up the site of mid here. Going through.
Hold on,
smokes here, see
whoa,
if we can
whoa, whoa.
actually-
Dirty boy down.
Oh!
They're going ham. Has the back off
Oh,
there.
a bit of a war zone on Khan here.
Yeah, parks
Gets a
out.
good flank on the other
Oh,
side.
JV, you're dead.
Chilla takes down
Whoa.
JV. You know that spikes at A.
Wild round. Yep, Kadiri killing it.
It's gonna be a 2v2 here.
Enemy remaining.
Gets another, tries to take out Chilla, gets it! There we go, Kadiri with the 4-piece!
Ultimate's ready.
My lordy. What a way to get in there. Even though their spike holder goes down, Kadiri still has that flank. And gets a good scope out on where the other teams are most likely in spawn. Sees the target, aims for it, gets a 4-piece. What a good round for Kadiri here.
Wild stuff. We are now on match point once again, round 16, 12 and 3. What's Wong? Can they win this and make it to 6 and 0 here in Red Bull home ground? We're about to find out. Here we go. Big round.
Kadiri means disgusting in Filipino, in Tagalog. Let's see if it will be a good disgusting round for Team What's Wong here. Crushing the dreams
Oh no!
Ooh,
Domain
try the
expansion.
Dasani.
Shit.
Eyes on
He
domain.
gets him! Oh.
Dutty
Hold
boy!
Play Dutty
Dutty
boy.
boy gets a good
Takes a
round
heart.
here.
I can't, sorry. Damn, I can't even think of what names are going on. This is too insane right now.
Your fault.
Kaylee,
Dutty boy
you
gets
did.
Kaylee.
3v4.
Park
and-
in there. Will you
Tough
be able to
round.
see it?
3.
Ooh,
Three for
Dutty
Dutty
boy. Getting the 3. It's gonna be Chilla in there.
Okay.
We'll see. Wow, if you just turn around a bit, you'll be able to see Chilla.
Last player standing.
Drop kick gets
Oh,
Chilla.
last play standing. Okay, it's
Drop
just
and
Dutty
Chilla.
boy.
Just Dutty boy here. They know where he is.
Not happening.
Ooh.
The bomb's in
Chilla.
play. Here we go. Defuse.
Rounding that out for Dutty boy.
It's not over yet,
The
people.
13 is not gonna be it for Team What's Wong currently. Ooh, shenanigan shoot, getting their dreams alive here. What a way to defend. Good job for Chilla. 14-14. Whew. It's not over yet. It is a... Despite it being 12 and 4, you still don't know what to expect here. Good executions here.
Yep, we love
Team
it.
What's Wong gonna have to be more calculated in their attack here. Stacking A.
You see Kaylee trying to cover the B tube. How are we going here? With Dutty Boy leading the charge, heading into the A side.
Ark
Big
gets a good
damage.
position here.
Hold on. Oh,
Takes down
my
that.
goodness.
Oh, Dirty Boy gets Heart. It's a 1-for-1.
Give me those back.
It's a trade.
It's a
Dirty
trade.
Boy gets
3
con.
on 3.
Another trade. It's
Kaylee
a
trying to make something
3v3.
happen. Knows that Dirty Boy is there. Spotted the head. What are they going to do with it? Just managed to
Oh,
kill.
Kaylee gets some good shots
Ha!
in, but Dirty Boy gets ahead. 6 HP in a
Okay.
dream, Dirty Boy.
6 HP.
He knows
and
where
a
he is
dream.
going to be. You're gonna have backup here in the form of Sova and Kadiri on the deadlock. They know where Sova is.
Bomb's going to go off too. JV
Last
is down.
player
It's
standing.
all up to
Jockey
Kadiri.
gets 2.
To their grave.
Nothing
Oh.
there.
Wait, what is that?
Kadiri.
Hold on. Oh,
Hold it.
double kill? No,
Hold
no,
on,
no.
one more time.
Clutch. Nicely
takes out
done.
the game.
Oh, he fought.
The playmaker.
Oh, wow. Kadiri. Post-plant vibes. Taking down the 2 of Shenanigan Shoot. What a round. Kadiri closing off the game with 18 and 11 with 5 assists there. Hark not doing too bad. 14 and 15 with the average combat score of 282. 278 for Dutty Boy on the score of 17-13. 16-10 for the crowd favorite JV. Chilla, not bad, doing 14 kills and 15 with the average combat score 229 here. Trying to Dasani, 221, 14 and 8, 194 for 13 and 10 for What's Wong. Khan, 12 and 16, Dropkick, 10 and 16. Kaylee going above and beyond, being the team's planter. Spike, even though it's a 216, what a valiant effort for Team Shenanigan Shoot.
Yeah. You know,
Team What's Wong,
absolutely.
13 and 4. Looks like they are currently the team to still beat with the scoreline of 6 games and 0 losses. What a round.
What a round indeed. I mean, incredibly impressive performance that we saw from Team What's Wong tonight. That is going to make them still the only undefeated team here in Red Bull Homeground. 6 and 0 heading into week 4. If they can win one game next week, just one, they are guaranteed a spot in the top 4. They're already at 6 and 0. They, you know, if any team kind of loses at this point, that's at the 4 and 2 mark, so a team like Shenanigan Shoot, which are currently sitting at 4 and 2, then they just help What's Wong chances. But if What's Wong wins one more game, that's it. They're in top 4. There's no doubt about it. So really, really impressive stuff that we saw. Kadiri, again, really good playmaker there. We love to see it. But of course, the JV fans came in full force across the chat, lending their energy to Team What's Wong. And really good performance from all the players there. Tried Dasani, nice to see them come through and play here in the second game. And of course, much love to all of the players on Team Shenanigan Shoot. Not the result that you want, of course, but they had a very valiant effort. And like you said, you know, yeah, Kaylee was the one making the plays when it comes to the plants. They didn't quite get all the frags there, but that's not what is most important sometimes, people. Making those plays for your team is super important. And, hey, great match overall.
Great match indeed. That's a very high-paced, good old Valorant gameplay. Obviously, on the form of Team What's Wong. Not bad for viewing one of the best teams we currently have in the tournament. Speaking of best teams, we're gonna go towards the matches so far. Our boys in the University of Waikato Valorant gets their win in the form of a bye. Damon Ones and Team Vizsla currently still going on. Team Boosted getting their default win against Team Larryton. Team Feta 73, 13 and 4 against HKCO. Team Shyams and Team Shangarang 13 is still currently on the way. Team Cryptos and Hungry Seekers still on the way as well. Snowblue Chub getting a default win against Team Nice. Team Ayachi still getting the default for their games against Team Salty. Team Jacob JG losing to a default to Dream Graphical. Team What's Wong of course, the game that we just saw against Shenanigans Shoot 13-4. Team Onob currently still has their match ongoing with Team Focus GG. And I believe
I think
that's
that's it for
every
that round.
match that we have so
Yeah.
far.
But to do a little bit of maths for you people, now this is the harsh reality that some teams will not be able to make it through to the top 4 just based on the mathematics alone. If you have lost kind of more than 2 games, the dream is over for you. But nonetheless, a big shout out for coming through and playing, and we wish you all the best heading into week 4. I think we're looking at Team Graphical have finished up 3-3 here. That will mean their chances are over. Same with Team Snowblue Chub, Team Larryton, and all of these teams down below the 13th place mark. We're still, though, in the running for top 4. Of course, Team Wong undefeated right now. Shenanigans Shoot, boosted. Team Onob, Feta73, Focus GG, Visla, Damon 1S, Team Cheyam, Team Changarang. They have all still got a chance to make it through to that top 4 just from looking at the numbers. So we cannot call who is going to make it to the finals just yet, people. But if you're looking for a very safe bet, Team Wong is definitely going to be a good one.
We're still waiting for these match counters to all goes towards 6 games played to be able to find out our true standing so far.
Absolutely.
But around that top 10 is starting to look and take shape here. Of course, we're only taking the 4 best teams in this tournament, and currently it's starting to look like Team Wong Shenanigans Shoot boosted, and Team Onob, Feta73, Focus GG, and possibly Team Visla still might have their dreams like attached here. Team Graphical, not too bad, as well as Damon Ones, and also our good old boys from Team Shyams and Zed, just to round out that top 10 on how close they're gonna be going towards these ones. And like I said, like we're only taking top 4 spots. Team Wong in a very good position at the moment. Even though that they're gonna be having that 6-2. In the end, it looks like they're still going to be going through for the top 4 double elimination rounds, but the same cannot be said for the last, I guess, like, at least for the top 4 spot. That's going to be up for grabs for anyone below Team Onob. Most likely, it's going to be decided for it's already like those 3 spots for 2, 3, 4 will probably be up for grabs, most likely. Yeah, it's safe to say Team Wong, if they're currently if they keep going under pace, it looks like it's gonna be like up for them. They're gonna be like straight through the playoffs in the double elimination round as well.
And I think another thing as well is that, like, you know, clearly Team Wong have got some fans. You know, the fans are kind of in full force when it comes to the Twitch chats here. So massive shout out to the JV fans. But
yes, sir.
Overall, I just think anybody that has competed in this, in this event, no matter if you have lost some matches, no matter if your Team Wong hasn't lost to anybody yet, a massive shout out to you for coming through and giving things a go, not giving up, and showing that fighting spirit. Even if you don't make it through to the top 4, massive good luck when it comes to next week's event, which will be the last. Hopefully, myself and Digsy K will get the chance to cast, the finals. We're going to see what happens when it comes to that, but yeah, definitely looking forward to next week as well. I think overall, people, it has been a great night. Very happy we've been able to actually watch 2 matches this time. We had a couple of issues in the last streams that we figured out, and we're here. I think we did a really good job. Digsy K absolutely killing it, as always, so it's been a pleasure to cast with you for week 3 of Red Bull Homeground.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Arashi. Massive shout out to you as well. Thank you for being able to stick it out on this 3rd week of Red Bull Homeground Games. Again, I am actually also happy, just to reiterate your sentiment, happy to have 2 games this time. It actually got to get me going towards that hype. Game 1 is always like a good way to actually like dial it up, and a good a good warm up. And now that we actually have a game 2 in our hands, it's actually good to actually cast these games with you as well. Also, massive shout out to possibly one of the people streaming these games as well. Shout out to Mashed.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Mashed.
If you haven't seen his stream yet, he possibly might be streaming one of these games as well. Hopefully he enjoyed as much as we did our games here as well in the forum Team What's Wrong. But yeah, last week for week 4 of the Red Bull Homeground, Arashi, are you excited for this upcoming week? I am shaking and I'm excited.
You don't even need to ask. It is going to be insane. I think when you, like, no matter what event it is, if you're getting down to a point where we are deciding, like, who makes it through to the finals, there is nothing short of hype when it comes to that sort of situation. It is going to be a heartbreaker for some teams. It's going to be a very good night for some teams, but it's going to be a very, very good night for anybody who is coming through and watching. I think, yeah, we need to lock in which teams we're going to look at next week. I don't know, we've seen a lot of Team What's Wrong, for good reason. I mean, they're undefeated, but we'll have to see which teams we get to check out next week. And of course, we'll be back again next Tuesday to show you that last bit of Red Bull Homeground action. Of course, before we head out tonight, massive thank you to Red Bull for the opportunity and New Zealand Esports for allowing this event to go through to showcase that New Zealand Valorant action. Stoked to be able to be a part of it. Aegon by AOC. You want to get a really good gaming monitor, Aegon's got your back. And Logitech helping out with those peripherals. I'm using a Logitech mouse. I'm using a Logitech webcam right now. So I'm a big Logitech fan, I guess. So, yeah, thank you, Logitech. Can you sponsor me, please? Come on. But, yeah. I think that's pretty much it from my side of things.
Coming streams, what do you got tomorrow? If you have anything, if you want to promote that to the
yeah. I mean, I'm streaming tomorrow night Let's Play Live Showdown for Street Fighter 6. So we're going to have a little bit of a Street Fighter 6 tournament going on. Last week we didn't quite get enough players to get that kind of all the way through, but hopefully we'll have the players come through in full force tomorrow night. If you're a Street Fighter fan, come through and check out Flightless Esports. We're going to have some Street Fighter action for you. Got some Tekken on Friday as well, and some more Tekken on Saturday, actually. We're going to have an offline tournament in Hamilton, so we'll be streaming that too.
Nice.
But,
I believe that is Hambats.
Hambats, that's the one. Yep, Hambats is
sir.
The place to be if you're a fighting game fan. Come through. I am the host of Hambats. Come through and check out my event up in Hamilton. I would love to have you there.
Especially if you're riding that high of watching Evo last weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of like good old fighting game journey in there. Meanwhile, we'll be here. If not, we'll be here next week. Hope to see you guys there again. And this is me saying goodbye to you, Arashi. Thank you so much for casting these games with me. You have been a treat, my brother.
And same to you, Diggsy K. Absolutely, it has been an honor and a privilege to work with you, my friend. You know so much about the game. You are making this thing incredibly hype. Honestly, give yourself props because you are killing it out there. But thank you, of course, for having me on your stream. Thank you to everybody for allowing, for having Flightless Esports on your stream. Of course, if you're watching the Flightless channel, thank you for watching. We'll say goodbye to each other now. But yeah, see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week indeed. Yeah, have a good night.
Hey, you too. Peace. Okay, well, that is going to be it here, people. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch Red Bull Homeground this week. It has been a pleasure to have you come through. Like I was saying before, Street Fighter tomorrow night, Tekken on Friday night, Hambats offline tournament on Saturday. So come through and check out the Flightless Esports channel. Make sure you show some love to the other streamers there, Diggsy K and Mashed, who are, of course, streaming this event as well. Diggsy K has been doing it with me, so we've been looking at the same matches from different viewpoints. And yeah, well, I'm going to end things here. So have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow.